Hello?
Hello, good morning. Can I speak to Janet Song, please?
Yes, speaker.
Is Peter Taylor, Bolton and District Council?
Yes.
I'm sorry, love, we've had a letter about, is it one of your children?
Yes.
Is it the 2.5-year-old?
Yes.
Who keeps doing something outside on the lawn or something?
Yes.
Well, a couple of the neighbours have written to say that it's quite disgusting and can something be done about it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me exactly what's been going on?
I'm just in the middle of potty training him.
Right, so what does he do? Go out and do it on the garden?
Yes, he has been doing, and he's been getting told about it.
Why does he do it, though? I mean, what's he teaching him?
I beg your pardon? How do you mean what am I teaching him?
Well, I mean...
Why don't you just turn around and say I'm going out and doing it?
Well, I mean, other children don't do it, do they? Go out and do it in the middle of the garden? What is he, some sort of dog?
That's what I'm saying. I am in the middle of potty training.
Well, you're not doing a very good job, are you, love?
So who's complaining then?
Well, I can't give you names, at the moment. But I don't understand why he's doing it in the garden.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you. I've been telling him off about going and doing it in the garden. It's just that sometimes he's just... he does forget.
What sort of standards have you got in your house, for heaven's sake?
How do you mean?
Well, why don't you rub his nose in it?
All right, would you rub your bloody kid's nose in a lump of...
I beg your pardon?
Would you do that to your children?
Well, my children wouldn't do it on the lawn, would they?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I can't tell that. It's just a thing he's doing at the moment.
Right, I mean, did you do it as a child? I bet you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Well, it's disgusting. I mean, these letters have come in. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was some sort of wind-up.
And how many letters is there?
Well, we've had 3 letters in.
3?
Obviously, they're quite disgusted by it, and you don't seem to be bothered by it.
I am bothered.
Well, how long's he been doing it on the garden?
I haven't a clue. I've caught him 3 times so far. What they've been saying, I haven't a clue.
So, what do you do? Do you tell him to go outside and do it on the garden?
No, when I see him, like I said, sometimes I'm sat in the house and he'll come in with his pants down, I'll look outside, and he's done it.
I really can't believe it.
And he gets told to go on the toilet or the potty.
I really can't believe it. What's your house like if, he's doing like that?
Actually, it's quite nice. If you want to come and have a look, you're welcome to.
Right, so does he do it in the house as well?
No, he doesn't, actually.
What, is he doing it now?
He's not in at the moment.
Could you not take one of those pooper-scoopers outside when he's playing?
Like I just said to you, right, when I do see him or he comes in, I go and pick it up with tissue paper.
Right. I mean, I'm not being funny, love, but...
Oh, you're not? Well, you could have filmed me there.
It's quite clear that you're a little bit thick, isn't it? A little bit slow, if you don't mind me saying so.
Who is?
You're a bit slow, aren't you?
Why, Anna?
Well, why don't you get him this sorted out?
That's what I'm saying to you now. He's been getting slapped.
So how long's he been doing it for, then, you filthy
Not
swine?
long, actually. That's what I'm just saying to you now.
I mean, even a dog only does it once.
What, you're telling me a dog does it once in your garden?
That's right, well, I don't...
If you want to come up and look at all the in my garden and what's the difference between dog and a human which you can tell, then come and have a look.
Right, so what's your house like then? Is that a dump as well?
No, it's not actually.
Anyway, I've really spoken to some thickos in my time, but you take the biscuit, you really do.
Well, you might think that, but I know different. I get a lot of round here.
I beg your pardon?
People like that.
They have said that, you've been a bit of a trouble causer over the years.
What do you mean over the years? I haven't been that long here.
Hey?
I've only been here about 4 years.
Well, maybe it just feels that you've been there a great deal longer, with your children doing stuff on the garden outside and stuff,
And what else? How do you mean by trouble?
Well, I can't go into all the details now, Thicko, but anyway, look, like I say, we'll be sending out one of these pooper scoopers, so if you could just clear it up and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Actually, give me your name and what department you're in, and I'll come and see you, and don't you dare call me a sicko again, Mr. Piece of
What do you mean? What department I'm in? Are you trying to talk posh now, are you?
No, I'm not.
Anyway, I'm not gonna give you my name. It's got
why
nothing.
not?
Make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, well, make sure you don't speak to me like that.
Speak to you like what?
A piece of
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon?
Don't you speak to me like that?
Don't you speak to me like that?
Don't you start with me right now.
Well, you come up here and I'll show you how I can bloody well start.
I tell you, I've had a bad day today.
Have you? So have I.
And it's got worse since I got on the phone with you.
Oh, God, well, I'm glad I cocked it up for you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard?
Is this a 5-minute argument or the full half hour?
I don't know who you think you are.
And I don't know who you think you are.
No, and I certainly don't. I told you, if you want a row, tell me where you are, or I'll come up to this address and you'll get one.
Anyway, I've had enough of this, you old witch. I'm going.